Welcome back to my channel, gamers and gamettes. It's your boy Evil Genius. Opening day is upon us, and because of that, MLB The Show decided to bless us with some new programs. We have the opening day event, as well as the new Threads collection. Let's take a look at this new Threads program where we can earn a 90 overall Pete Alonso. The new Threads program is pretty simple. It's basically the same as every single other program we get. There will be moments, there will be missions, there will be bonus missions. This one is 100 program stars. Once you get 100 program stars, you finish. At 5 stars, you get 1000 XP. At 10, you get a show pack. 15, 250 stubs. And at 20 program stars, you get your first new Threads player. And that's going to be 87 closer Devin Williams of the New York Mets. At 25, you get another 1000 XP. At 30, another show pack. 35, 250 stubs. At 40, your next player is going to be Pittsburgh Pirate Brandon Lau. At 45, it's 2000 XP. At 50, another show pack. 55, 2000 XP. At 60, new Red Sox, Ranger Suarez. At 65 is a show pack, 72,000 XP. 75, you get 2 show packs because they're being generous. At 80, new Blue Jay, Dylan Cease. At 85, 2 more show packs. At 90, 2,000 XP. At 95, the deluxe new Threads pack. And at 100 program stars, you get 90 overall Pete Alonso. And I know you're thinking to yourself, Evil, how do we complete this program? Like I said, it's basically the same as every other program. You have moments. These are all 5 apiece. Do these moments. Do these missions. You get 21 innings pitched with any pitcher. 38 total bases with any player. 18 extra base hits with any player. 9 home runs with any players, and then you get specific missions. You get 2,000 PXP with new Threads players, 4,000 PXP with new Threads players. All of these are worth 5 stars apiece, and the final one, 6,000 PXP with new Threads players. That one's worth 10. With your bonus missions, this is when things get specific. With these players, you get 500 PXP with them, you'll get 5 program stars. So if you don't like doing moments, you can just put these players on your team. If you have them, it's still early. Everybody doesn't have everybody. But some of these cards are WBC cards, so that should help. If you put Devin Williams in your lineup, get 500 PXP, Brandon Lau, Ranger Suarez, Dylan Cease, Pete Alonso, Nolan Arenado, Edwin Diaz, Kenley Jansen, Alex Bregman, Eugenio Suarez, Kazuma Okamoto, Luis Arias, Wilson Contreras, or Owen Casey. If you do those, you'll get 5 stars per each one that you complete. There's also a collection, because why would there not be? Let's take a look at that now. The new Threads collection consists of 26 total cards. You only need to get 23, so you can skip 3. In order to get 91 overall Bo Bichette. At 8 cards, you'll get Justin Verlander. At 17, you'll get new Dodger Kyle Tucker. And then at 23, you get Bo Bichette. Jorge Polanco was also in this collection. Taylor Ward, Brandon Nimmo, Freddie Peralta, Dylan Cease, Pete Alonso, Tatsumiya Amai. I butchered his name. It's okay. He will forgive me, maybe. Mr. Cross him up himself, Framber Valdez, Cedric Mullins, Ranger Suarez, Marcus Semien, Nick Castellanos, Adolis Garcia, Robert Suarez, Devin Williams, Sonny Gray, Luis Robert Jr., Mackenzie Gore, Edward Cabrera, Brandon Lau, Ryan Helsley, Jeff McNeil, and Brendan Donovan. If you're a Mets fan or somebody that hasn't done the Mets team affinity, there's a lot of Mets players in here that can help with that. So that basically covers the new Threads program. Let's look at the opening day event where you can earn Freddie Peralta. This event is going on for 5 days. You have 5 days to complete this event. It is also 100 program stars. At 10 stars, you get 10,000 XP. At 25 stars, you get 3 show packs. At 50, you get 89 overall Freddie Peralta. At 75, you get a deluxe New Threads pack. And at 100, you get a premier New Threads pack. The missions are simple. Get 10 hits, that'll give you 5. 10 Ks, that'll give you 10. 3 stolen bases, that'll give you 10. With New Threads players, tally 2026 PXP. Why? Because that's the year we're in. And that'll give you 10 program stars. 15 runs will give you 10. 50 total bases will give you 15 program stars. 5 wins gives you 15 program stars. And then there's a bonus mission. If you get 40,000 PXP with the New Threads series players, that's 25 points right there. So it's not too crazy. There's just, it's time consuming, just like everything else in this bad boy. There's also a New Threads mini season. This New Threads never expires. Your typical missions, okay? Win 5 games, get a pack. 7 games, 5,000 XP, 250 stubs. You score 15 runs with any player, you'll get the Ryan Helsley closer card. If you get 9 strikeouts with the Ryan Helsley card that you just earned, you get Luis Robert Jr. If you get 3 extra base hits with Luis Robert Jr., you get a balling pack. And if you win 11 games on All-Star difficulty or higher, you get Brandon Nimmo. Now, this one is a little techie because not everybody wants to play on All-Star. But remember what I said. You can skip 3 of the cards in that pack and still get Bo Bichette. So if you're not comfortable playing on All-Star, you don't have to. I would recommend it because that's the speed that you're going to play whenever you play online. That's the speed you're going to face in the event. You might as well get used to it. And mini seasons is just computers, so who cares? If you hit 5 home runs with the new Brandon Nimmo that you got because you were brave and played on All-Star, you'll get a deluxe pack. If you get 2,500 PXP with New Threads cards, you get a balling pack. 15 strikeouts, 5,000 XP, 250 stubs, 30 strikeouts. You get 3 show packs. This is repeatable once per season, which means you can repeat this one if you do New Threads over. 20 hits with any player, 5,000 XP, 250 stubs, 50 total bases, repeatable once per season. So again, you restart it after you finish your season. You can get another 3 show packs. Get 20 extra base hits with any players. That's a 5-pack. Get 150 hits with New Threads players. You get a deluxe pack. This is repeatable. So if you're just cracked out of your mind and you get 300 hits in a season, you get 2 deluxe packs. You can do it as many times as you want. 100 strikeouts, you get 5 balling packs. You reach the playoffs, that's 10,000 XP, 1,500 stubs. You get a mini season's icon. If you finish top 4, you get uniforms. If you make it to the championship, and if you win, you get a 10-pack and a Ballin' is a Habit pack. Those are pretty standard, but the main draw for this is the Brandon Nimmo in the New Threads program. Did they give us a conquest? They did not. That's fine. We didn't necessarily need one. And I don't think we got a new Diamond Quest yet. I think that's coming later. Nope. If you haven't done Diamond Quest, just go ahead and knock it out if you can. And that let me check the shop to see if there's any random things in here. Of course, you can buy these packs. If you want, I don't recommend buying packs because even with these, I could spend 50,000 stubs and I can get a whole thing of dupes, and it would really piss me off, and I would throw my entire PS5. What headliner packs you can get Trevor Hoffman. Again, I don't recommend buying packs. You can just buy them off the market because somebody out there is selling them. But yeah, so it doesn't look like there's anything extra in here. And what we have coming up on the 26th, so tomorrow, multiplayer drop 3 missions. If you haven't completed your multiplayer program, I highly recommend you do it because that's a free 50 pack with a chase pack in there at the end of that path. On April 1st, April Fool's Day, they will probably do another program where the moments and the missions are riddles that you have to solve. Spotlight comes April 2nd. That's going to be our first Spotlight. We'll get moments for that. There will be a collection. There will be a lightning collection as well. I'm assuming it's going to be like it was last year. And if that's the case, get as many of them as you can because those cards are going to jump in price. Or get them and sell them super fast so you can finish live series. It's up to you. We get the egg hunt on April 3rd. April 3rd, that egg hunt event is also mystery solving riddles. You're going to have to do a bunch of random stuff. And then on the 3rd as well, we get a new program. We get a new Diamond Quest, a new Conquest. More than likely, we'll also get a new event. Yeah. So that's all SDS has blessed us with today. Happy opening day to everybody who celebrates. Go out here, complete your new Threads program, complete your new Threads mini seasons, and complete the opening day event and get all these cards and, go out here and kick some butt. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure you click that notification button so you don't miss any time that I post. Let's go out there and get this win. Peace.